Hi guys, I hope all of you are doing well. This is your Nifty Guy. Welcome to today's episode of Decoding Nifty with me. This is the series where we decode and analyze Nifty on multiple time frames at the end of each trading session. So, in an attempt to prepare ourselves for the next trading session, right? We try to find out the best set of trades that can be taken for the coming upcoming session. In case if you like the way I analyze Nifty and present it before you guys, or my videos have benefited you in any ways, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your trading friends. I'm relatively new here, but been trying to put out consistent videos. And yeah, put down anything that you might have to say in the comments box so that we can learn and grow together. All right. So on that note, we'll start with what we had discussed yesterday for today's market versus what actually played out, and how did we trade that, right? So yesterday, what we had planned was that we'll wait for this particular swing low to be taken out for a short trade, and we'll wait for this particular high to be taken out with a pullback for a long side trade. Markets opened with a gap up, immediately went into a selling mode, gave us a closing below the low of the triangle consolidation. But I wanted, for extra confirmation, I wanted this particular low to be taken out, which I believe would have was a wrong analysis on my part, and we could have created a short position below this particular trend line itself with a pullback. So market gave a closing below this. The right trade for today would have been on the short side, would have been this. Market gave a closing below this, gave a good pullback, and as soon as this low was taken out, we could have entered shorts. But because I stick to what I plan, and that was the reason I wanted this particular low to be taken out. Uh, and once this low was taken out, market gave two consecutive closings. This is the pullback which came in. I shorted the markets around this place with an SL right above the this high, right, of this candle or this particular trend line itself. Uh, my SL was not triggered for mostly throughout the day, all thanks to the VIX, which was high today. And because of it, there was not much decay that I had seen from my entry levels. But yeah, it was a roller coaster ride throughout the day, and I exited almost at cost, right? Uh, so what I have observed is once you follow one particular system and you take trades based on that setup every single day, and there are 2 to 3 consecutive days wherein either you are having a small profit, getting out at cost, taking SLs, the next big trade that can be taken as per your setup is just around the corner, right? That is what I have been saying for the last couple of days as well in the videos. If you guys have listened to it, if not, you can go back and always play it and watch those videos again. That is something which I have been telling. So I believe that the next good and best trade would be around the corner. I kept on holding the position of the short that I had created. Primarily, number one, as I always tell, once you enter a trade, it is either the target or the stop loss that is going to be hit, right? My stop loss was right above this on the spot price, spot chart, which never triggered throughout the day. So number one reason was that, and number two reason was that I could see some buildup in the puts, in accumulation in puts. If you look at the market depth of the in the money put option and in the money call option, you could see some accumulation that was being some big orders being punched in the puts on every dip which was there. So that gave me some confidence that yes, big people might be building their positions. Plus, I'll come to a second point, which in just some time, that is extremely important. So please watch that particular part. That was the reason I kept on holding the trade, and I exited somewhere around here, around 250, 255, somewhere around this particular trade position because I don't hold my trades. I'm not willing to hold my trades post 3 p.m. But then again, the kind of a good move in the put price in the option put option that I was holding came in after 3 p.m. only. And in case if I would have held it, it would not have been a cost exit for me, but it would have been a good profit. But again, I am someone who follows the rules thoroughly. So I have laid out some rules. I don't trade. I don't take any fresh entries after 2:30. But in case if I'm holding a trade since long and the it has not hit my SL or not hit my target, I will hold it up to maximum up to 3 o'clock. Post which I decide to square it off. I do not hold any trades overnight as well. Although people who do BTSC, today was a very good trading day for overnight short position in Nifty. So on my yesterday's video, I had received a comment from, just a second. Uh, Let me open up the app. From Mr. Anirudh, right? So this particular segment is for him, who had mentioned that thanks for guidance. What's the opinion about the possible correction? From where do we start shorting? Right? And if you guys can read my reply over there, I always say that a couple of things in my videos, and the answer to question lies there. Do not predict anything, but be prepared for anything, and do not commit to the market until the market commits to you. Let the price show some weakness, and then we can look at going big on the short trades. Otherwise, on an intraday basis, I'm still taking short trades as and when price is permitting me as per my setup. On the daily time frame, wait for the market to form a lower high, lower low, and a closing below the previous low for the trend to change. Otherwise, I won't look at finding a top in the rising market. Cheers. So this was my reply. You guys can go back and check that. Uh, so the thing which I had told him was on a daily time frame, what I want is a lower high. As you can see here, this was the high of yesterday. Today we have a lower high, a lower low. Plus, I wanted the closing to be below the prior low, below previous day low. So these are the three conditions. So in case if you just check all these candles right from the bottom that we made around here, none of the candles have fulfilled this particular condition, right? This particular candle, if you say the high was higher than the previous high, the low was lower, closing was below, but the high it made a created a higher high, right? So that does not qualify and fall under the same condition which has been done in today's candle. So I believe I would like to say a thank you to Mr. Anirudh for putting out that comment yesterday, which I had explained right in the morning. I had replied to him before the market had opened that this is something that we should look at before going aggressively short. Otherwise, we should not try to find a top in rising market. And even this is something which is not a confirmation. So nothing in the market is confirmed. We need a follow through candle tomorrow for us to be confirmed that okay, now we can expect some retracement. We already have our retracement levels marked. So we this entire up move that came, we are good until unless market comes around these levels. Plus, on a shorter time frame, this is the level that we are. I'll just check if these levels are still apt or we need to no, these are the thing which the high has not been taken out. So yeah, this is the something which is there. So these levels will act as some support in the markets on the shorter time frame. And yeah, so this is it for what we had traded today versus what has been happening on the daily time frame. So for tomorrow, we'll keep the plan of action again extremely simple. We are short below today's low with a pullback. Will be a little bit careful around here. I'll just delete this. We might see some positive signs from this particular level, although this particular level has been tested already. But after that, a new high almost been tested. So we can look at some positive price action or some markets to take some support around these levels. Below this, again, we are extremely, not extremely short, I would not say that. But yeah, we can look at some short trades. Bullish trade, I would want to be above this particular high. A lot would also depend on the opening of the markets tomorrow. So I think we'll keep this simple, a very, very simple plan for tomorrow. So this is it from my side for today. We'll again see you guys post the market in the same Decoding Nifty series tomorrow. Have a good day, guys. Cheers. Thank you so much.